pollen, goji berry, and alfalfa herb powder, and even more, of course. These powerful ingredients are going to help you get the most out of your workout by supporting your healthy muscles, digestion, tendons, and ligaments, while also supporting your body's fight against free radicals. It's time to take advantage and pick up your bottle of an updated favorite formula with Ultimate Bone Broth from InfoWars Life. Thank you.
You are confident. You are unique. You are inspiring. And today, you will look your beautiful best. Instantly ageless, an age-defying microcream that in less than 2 minutes restores the youthful appearance of your skin. Created to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, pores, and puffiness under the eyes. No needles, no pain. Just a happier, younger-looking you. To use, simply massage the packet. Dispense a small drop and lightly pat a thin layer to targeted areas. Leave the product damp on your skin and remain expressionless for 2 minutes while it dries. And if you missed a spot, it's easy to reapply. Or if you happen to apply too much, wet a cotton swab and gently remove any residue. Apply oil-free cosmetics and finish getting ready as usual. It's that simple.
I've probably noticed in the past 5 years that my eyes have gained a lot of fine lines, wrinkles, my crow's feet have gotten deeper. Wow, I was hoping for 5 years, but that's like what my eyes looked like 10 years ago.
That is really cool. Wrinkle gone. It's easy, just put it on your finger and go. Now I wish I had more down here because I can still see one wrinkle. It's bugging me.
I am a little bit emotional. Turning 40, I didn't think would be a big deal to me, but that looks like the me that I feel like inside instead of what I see when I look in the mirror.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
Andrew Corbett is our guest this segment, the next segment. And then I'm going to open the phones up, take calls for a while. Then we have a special guest in the studio. But just listen to me. I've been on air 23 years. And you guys, the audience, has been awesome. And we've changed the world together. And I love you all. And so I'm not bitching and complaining at you. And I tend, when stuff's really serious, to joke around and have fun. Because that's just how my brain works. But here's the problem. I'm not a propagandist. I promote what I promote because I believe in it passionately, but I don't engage in trying to doll it up or even think about what I'm going to say. But then, at the same time, I talk to a lot of smart folks that are like, man, you do not want to encourage the enemy. The enemy's tapping my phone and knows every damn thing about me. And I'm not at liberty to get into all this, and I'm not complaining. But let me tell you, folks, you see spy movies and stuff, it's way beyond that. These people are sick. And they've got Justice Department level stuff on us. Nothing corrupt. They're using the databases like you see in the news that the Justice Department and Congress and all these communists and globalists they've hired out of the colleges who literally don't want to work with the Pentagon in AI, but want to work with China suppressing their people. And so I am literally under attack by a bunch of Maoists. And I can't even talk about business stuff on the telephone now. I have to meet with people, and because we've even done disinfo before on the phone, and then they act on it. And off record, I've even been to the FBI twice and said, knock it off, okay? Because we even did some counter stuff and have watched and done some things, and it's like, my God, man, they have hired like 30 years of FBI agents and people that are whacked out leftists, man. I'm not saying they're all bad, but let me tell you something. They have built a secret police army in this country. And they are at war with InfoWars and the president. And all I can tell you is thank God for President Trump, because we've come a long way. I'm going to go back to Andrew. It's just this. If I've called for your help before and said things are serious, this is urgent, and it's 10 times the threat we've ever faced. You can see it all over the news. They're in Politico. I've got the quotes right here. After failing to stop Kavanaugh, Dems wonder if it's time to be more ruthless. See, they're just going to double down. And they're going to stage a false flag and blame it on me. I'm totally sure of it. I'm totally sure of it now. I mean, they got big stuff coming, so we think we're winning. Get ready. We're going to make it through this storm because people are aware of their scams now. Kavanaugh was a big example of that. But we need your financial support to not just expand, but to hold the line and let the enemy know that you're standing with us. Because what happens if they get all our payment processors, which they're trying to do? Then you want to be able to buy the product. We have sponsors for the radio network. That doesn't fund us. They've taken all our, I can't even advertise online on big platforms. They've taken that from us. And then I sure as hell can't, they do this, sell stuff to make money to fund us. I mean, I'm a free market guy. So, you know, George Washington robbed British ships to fund his revolution.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just selling products to fund ours. And you know, maybe they'll shut down our capability to do that.
I wish we could rob
people have to do other
ships.
stuff. I'm not saying we're going to rob any banks here, but we're not the Weather Underground. We're just trying to be Americans, promote things. So we've got the biggest sales in case they shut us down financially before Christmas or Black Friday or whatever they're trying to do. I mean, you see them on the news saying they want us destroyed. You can get your orders in right now. 50% off, InfoWars Super Sale, and free shipping on all the great supplements, Brain Force X2, even though they're all about to sell out. This is the last run of X2. Bodies, Ultimate Turmeric Formula, everything. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Everything is 50% off of the supplements. A lot of other products are already so discounted. There's not even 50% discount. Maybe 25, 30% you could. So there's a bunch of other big specials, free shipping store-wide on everything. So on top of 50%, the free shipping on those is some of these are lost leaders. We've got to move the inventory off the shelves in case the enemy shuts us down financially for a while, which is the move they're making. So again, flood InfoWarsStore.com today. Now is the time, folks. Now we need provision for this war. We need to be strong. I want to expand live broadcast right through every night through the election and then on after. We're getting the people in place. We're getting the crews in place. It's very expensive. Our bandwidth bills have tripled because everybody came to InfoWars. Everybody came to Prison Planet. Everybody came to NewsWars. Yes, we're actually bigger than we were. That's why they're so pissed. We were already under shadow banning, so throw them in the briar patch. But there's the other problems of the expenses skyrocketing. So thank you for being financially supportive. Get great products at the same time. Go to InfoWarsStore.com. There's a donate button as well right there in the support us. I want to give a pure donation. That really helps because there's not much profit in these products. When we do big sales, though, we sell a ton of them, so it kind of evens out. Plus, I got to move it off the inventory shelf. So I'm out here dead in the water with a ton of Christmas inventory, and they've shut us down, which is their plan. So I need you to come to Paul Revere's rescue. You're Paul Revere as well, financially. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Now, going back to Andrew Torba. Andrew, explain to me your view on where this is going and what Congress, what the president needs to do, because this is incredibly authoritarian. It's the Chinese model of cutting people off financially. And talk about what they try to do to your payment processors, because, I mean, like you said, this is just incredible.
Sure, Alex. Well, I think what you just said is so crucial and so important. The people are really funding us just as they're funding InfoWars. And that's what makes these people so mad. And that's why they're trying to cut off our payment processors and your payment processors and your hosting providers. And I think a lot of folks don't realize how much it costs to run a website, how much it costs to run a social network. The bandwidth required to live stream your videos, to host your videos, the bandwidth required to host our content on our site. People don't realize this. It costs money, and we don't have the luxury like big social networks. We're not mass collecting your data like Facebook and selling it to advertisers for billions of dollars. We're completely powered by the people, just like InfoWars is. And I think what Congress needs to do, what President Trump needs to do, is take antitrust action against these companies because they're doing anti-competitive behavior in the marketplace. The free market is not free. It is rigged by an oligarchy in Silicon Valley that decides who can participate in the free market and who cannot. And I think it's so crucial that the people understand that they really are powering this revolution and this information war, and alternative platforms like us and alternative sources of news like InfoWars are completely powered by the people. And that's why, the ability for us to participate in the free market is being cut off. That's why they're going after our payment processors and things of this nature.
And again, I don't like Nazis, but first they take Stormfront or whatever it's called away, and then the next they're trying to take Donald Trump's banking away. They're trying to take the NRA's banking away. They're trying to take ours away. I mean, they've done it. Then we have to run around like chickens with our heads cut off, just deal with this all weekend. And it's just never ending. And it's so criminal. And if we were doing this to them, they would completely go insane. Let me ask you this. The alliance between big tech, you were, a mid-level out in Silicon Valley, who worked with some of the high-level guys, and you were a successful programmer. The merger with China, the way they'll work with China, but not the Pentagon, the way they're Google and Twitter and Facebook are helping, and Apple especially, suppress the Chinese people, this authoritarianism and how they've gotten away with so much, I think that's why they're so arrogant, is no one's ever said no to big tech. They're just out of control.
Absolutely. It's absolutely insane that they refuse to work as U.S. corporations. They refuse to work with our own government, our own military, and they choose to instead work with the communist Chinese and help them censor their version of the internet. It's absolute madness. This is something you would never think of from an American corporation, and yet here we are. This new portal technology, this hardware device that Facebook just put out today, they want to be in your living room. This camera actually tracks you around your home. It has a microphone that listens to everything that you do. So not only are they tracking us and collecting all of our data, every single click, every single move we make on the internet, but now they want to do it in our homes. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to allow.
And notice they target mainly women in these ads. 80% of advertising targets women. It's not that women are dumb, they're trusting. And they're just, women, put this in your house. Oh, it tracks you and loves you.
It's absolute insanity. This camera actually literally tracks you around your home. They have a microphone on you 24/7.
Let's dial to your voice print to dial everything else out but your voice, which means it can listen through walls.
Exactly. And this thing beyond 24/7, I guarantee developers will be able to exploit it and get into it. As we've seen, Facebook is not to be trusted. Data. So anybody that buys this, I really feel bad for them. They are insane if you put this in your home. Insane.
And let's be clear. What estimates do you have from Silicon Valley? I'm told hundreds of thousands of developers have full access to everybody's cloud, everybody's code keys, photos of your wife naked. I mean, I'm told they've got everything.
Alex, the information that I've heard from some of my friends in Silicon Valley, you would be appalled. Absolutely appalled at the level of information, the level of access that people who hate us, who want us dead, have access to. So be very mindful of what you're saying on these platforms and what you're talking about as well.
Well, you've got all the Project Veritas video where they sit around and laugh and go, oh, I read their instant messages. Oh, I messages. I listen to them. I look at pictures of their wife naked. We'll be right back in 2 minutes with Andrew Torba.
Hey guys, my name is Savannah Hernandez, and if you're always on the go like me, then you're not always tied to your computer or TV. So we just released our free InfoWars official app. The InfoWars official app includes all of our live broadcasts like War with Owen Schroyer, Real News with David Knight, and the holy grail of podcasting radio, The Alex Jones Show. And the best part about the InfoWars official app, every single time we go live, you get notifications so that you never miss a beat. So whether you're in the car or on a run, this app makes it easy to keep the InfoWar right in your pocket. So what are you waiting for? Download.
Not so fast, InfoWars. Apple banned your app.
I help too.
Oliver.
I hate free speech too. We hate free speech. We hate free speech. We hate free speech.
Extendowise, the latest product from InfoWarsLife.com, fuses all the known compounds that have been proven to be good for hearts and cardiovascular system. And listen, everybody's got a heart. Well, actually, maybe Hillary and George Soros don't, but everybody else has. This product is amazing. So, if you have a heart, you want the very best product out there that's designed to aid a healthy heart vascular system, it's Extendowise, available at InfoWarsLife.com. And like all of our products are game changers, this baby is the most souped up, awesome version the top formulators can come up with and still be affordable. It's one of the very best heart pills out there. It's Extendowise. So, Get some for yourself and family and friends. It's got the very best fish oil from the fjords. It's very, very pure, very, very clean, and has the EPA type that is specifically good for the heart, cardiovascular system. It's got the properly formulated type of CoQ10 and more. It is Extendawise, now available at InfoWarsLife.com.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Torba's our guest. Did a lot of big development out in Silicon Valley a few years ago, deciding as the censorship start, gab.com. And now, boy, I mean, if you went through all the stuff Google and Facebook and Twitter have done to him and going after his banking and trying to get his URL shut down and his servicing shut down, same stuff we're dealing with. And it's just, it's organized, it's focused, and it's so authoritarian. And then to watch the Google executives play dumb to Congress and Facebook and Twitter play dumb. And like you mentioned, they're now launching this portal that sits there and tracks and watches everything you do in your house. They just think we're complete idiots. Andrew, what do you expect them to do next?
Well, Alex, I never expected it to get to this level as fast as it did. I knew this censorship wave was coming, but I never anticipated that it would be this fast. And I think what to look for next is during the 2020 election cycle, that's when things are really going to get crazy. You're going to see a lot of on the right that are going to get shut down, that are going to get suspended, and one by one, it's like a death by 1,000 cuts campaign by big tech. One influencer this week, they wait a couple weeks, they take out another one, people talk about it for 48 hours, and then they get over it and they forget about it, and that's what they want.
Same psychology, like we're a bunch of little fish that kind of school together, hoping we don't get hit next and they're predators. That we have to organize again instead of acting like idiots.
Absolutely. And the thing to note is that this is not only happening in the United States. You know, we just had the projection yesterday, and Gab had over 175,000 users join from Brazil because they're being censored as well. It's everybody that's on the right, everybody that's a part of this populist movement that's happening around the world is being silenced, is being suppressed, is being shut up, is being no platform, is being shadow banned, is being demonetized. And it's been happening now for, years, and it's going to continue to happen. Down, they're going to use artificial intelligence to automatically ban hate speech before it even gets posted now.
And they can extend the definition out to infinity.
Exactly. Hate speech is anything that they don't like, any news that they don't like. Facebook went so far as to censor links from AP, from Bloomberg, now we're talking main outlets that are normally, friends to leftists, but Facebook actually censored leaks about their latest data breach. And then they pushed their PR spin version of it in the face of the user as they were trying to share this AP article. Absolute insanity. We're talking about...
Say that again. Say that again. You had tens of millions of people. Well, what was the total number? It was huge. I forgot last week. A few weeks ago, shut down the news. They steal massive amounts. They give it away. They always call it a breach, but they gave it away. And then when AP reported on it and did their job, they blocked that post. New people were reading it, and so hit them with propaganda back. That's the thing. They don't just ban InfoWars or you off their platforms. They then lie about us on top of it.
Absolutely. And again, it was a direct AP. And if you tried to share this on Facebook to your friends, they would call it spam and not allow you to actually post it. Propaganda PR spin version of that story in your face immediately after. You want to talk about 1984 level stuff? The telescreen from the 1984 novel is this new portal thing that they are just released. You cannot make this stuff up. I know people talk about this. We always like to bring up 1984, but this is literally what 1984 is. Yeah, we're way past it, way past it.
Or 1984.
I mean, Facebook openly rolls out 1984 telescreens, and they want you to pay for them. Everybody in 1984 hates them.
Right. That's the funny part is they want you to pay to have these listening devices, these tracking devices, these cameras that follow you around your home, these microphones that can hear through walls and block out other random noises in your home to listen directly to what you're saying 24/7. to then sell that information to advertisers, to push ads in your face, to have that data potentially exposed as it has been in the past and hacked by foreign actors, by other corporations, by individuals. Who knows? You're absolutely nuts if you trust this company. You're absolutely nuts if you continue to use these applications and give all your personal and private data to these companies.
Gab.com, Andrew Torba, thank God you're there. Thank God Gab is exploding. We're on there as well. Thank you so much. Great job. We'll be right back. We'll give out the number, take your calls. We have special guests joining us in the studio as well. Stay with us. Whether you're... Just a month ago, that Nazi collaborator, anti-American, gun-grabbing, anti-Christian piece of filth, George Soros bought an even bigger interest in PayPal. But sure enough, they just told us today that we're going to be banned in 10 days because we're hateful, because we don't support radical Islam and open borders and the rest of it. Ladies and gentlemen, now more than ever, you supporting InfoWars is changing the world. And yeah, they're getting rid of PayPal, but we have other ways to process your credit cards. Your financial support of us is literally buying war bonds in the 21st century war for humanity. So I want to commend you. I want to thank you. We got great products you already need, but without you, they will win. And Soros and Obama and Hillary see the shutdown of InfoWars as a referendum on breaking the American spirit. So let's not let these jerks do it. I'm committed to the end, but I want to win. So please support InfoWarsStore.com today.
Waging war on corruption. It's Alex Jones coming to you live from the front lines of the InfoWar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live broadcasting worldwide. And I want to give the number out in this segment, the next, specifically on what do you think about Kavanaugh getting confirmed, and what do you make of the Democrats and Politico saying after failing to stop Kavanaugh, Dems wonder if it's time to be more ruthless. The toll-free number to join us is 877-789-ALEX, 877-789-2539. 877-789-ALEX. I'm also doing fundraising today because you see it all over the news. They've put out hundreds of thousands of articles about me, all of it lies, all of it twisted, all of it disinfo, to then set up the precedent to shut everybody down. That's what's going on. And it's not working so far for them. So they're just increasing the tyranny, which is what the Democrats are quoted in Politico and the Washington Post and other publications saying. And so they're doxing Congress. They're threatening to kill people's wives. They're harassing people en masse. They're getting more and more out of control. What do you think with 29 days out they're going to pull next? 877-789-ALEX, 877-789-2539. I want to air a Millie Weaver compilation. We're going to have more of this when she joins us. I'm hosting the 4th hour today. I want to go to this little short compilation. Some of the